Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, back with another Elite Dangerous video. So, the second beta for carriers has come around, and a few things have changed to improve the functionality, and there are a few things that I would like to be tweaked to see them improved further. As things stand, would I buy a carrier? Well, the short answer is yes. But what? Well, I thought we'd take some time to talk about it today, so I can share my opinions with you and hopefully give you a chance to share your opinions with me in the comments section. But before we go any further, please consider subscribing for more Elite Dangerous content coming soon. I guess we start with why I would buy a carrier and what I'm going to use it for. First off, I honestly think the concept is cool. I like the visuals, I like the idea of having a personal ship that I can load up with everything I own and then move it around as I see fit. I can store my ships, my modules, and switch up my outfitting anywhere I can move my carrier to. To me, this will open up certain parts of the game I don't usually engage in due to mainly convenience, such as Thargoid combat, where I often have to plan ahead by moving my combat ship, taking a bunch of jumps, or using a jump ship then transferring it, which is a bit like waiting twice for the same thing. The mining grind would also change. I've done plenty to afford one carrier, and the bit I dislike is having to find the place to sell and jump around once you're full. This way I can load up with a couple of runs, then jump the carrier once and sell all in one go, without having to worry about NPC interdictions, and then just ferry the cargo back and forth. I would also use my carrier in support of my player faction's background simulation running. For example, if a war pops up in a system without a station having large landing pads, jump the carrier in for ship swapping and also large ship support, as let's face it, a group of large ships will make much quicker work of conflict zones than small ships. It's a short but by nowhere means a comprehensive list of reasons why I would buy a carrier and what I'm going to use it for. No doubt once I've got it in live I'm going to find some new things to do with it and some other things that I probably haven't thought of yet. You might notice there's a couple of different facilities a carrier offers that I haven't really mentioned the use of in there. Number 1 is the commodity market. Number 2, secure trading, and number 3, ship and module selling. I didn't mention these before because I simply won't be using them for my day-to-day gameplay for a few different reasons. First of all, the commodity market. As things stand, the commodity market is very difficult for players to engage in. And I don't mean use, it works the same as one does on a station, but to engage with. Find what people are selling, find what people are buying. The commodities you are buying and selling at the market can't be seen unless you dock at the carrier. Not to mention, you can only list a commodity for sale, not for purchase and sale at the same time. This makes it very difficult to flip commodities for a profit without a lot of micromanagement. That said, I'm sure we're going to see lots of carriers named buying low temperature diamonds 1.3 million and other variations near hotspots, but considering how most commanders that mine go well out of their way for the best low temperature diamond price, you might find yourself struggling to get any sellers. Of course, the bigger problem with this is that no one seems to be talking about, is that the price you can set in your carrier is tied to the galactic average, in-game. So, the maximum price you can currently set in the beta for low temperature diamonds is around 57,000, which basically throws the entire idea out of the window. I would like to see complete administrative control when it comes to the commodity market and allow us to set the pricing to exactly what we want. If I want to purchase low temperature diamonds for 2 million a pop, then I probably should be able to do that. Doesn't really make a lot of sense why I would, but I should have the ability to be able to do that. Secure trading is very much the same state of affairs, combined with the fact that you have less people with illegal goods in the first place, and the price of having a secure warehouse is 165 million credits up front with a 2 million per week. Combined with that, it probably means I'm going to be skipping it. So why won't I be selling ships and modules? Well, this is down to the module packs and the ship packs that have to be purchased at full price, and then means selling them for a profit. It's unlikely to be on the cards except for some very niche sets of circumstances. Combined with the taking up of that space will decrease the carrier's jump range is not that appealing to me. I would like this to be changed up to have full flexibility to allow carrier owners to pick exactly which modules and which ships we can sell with full flexibility. For example, my home system doesn't sell the Asp Explorer. It's a great mid-game ship and I could supply this to other players wanting to upgrade, but instead I have to buy the Asp Explorer and a bunch of other ships that I don't want to sell. I don't want to buy, and I don't want to use the space on my carrier, as for the higher capacity and the higher the reduction of the jump range. Thanks to Yanmix, we did get a reasoning from Frontier why this is the case, and the reasoning was very much they didn't want us to accidentally not have the right thing in stock when we went out. Now, I don't agree with that. As someone who builds their own ships and they come up with ship builds, we think about these things, we put them together, and it's our responsibility. The number of times I've forgotten limpets is absolutely ridiculous. Whose fault is that? It's mine. I don't think that my hand needs to be held quite that much, and at the same time, Elite Dangerous is a very independent game when it comes to gameplay. You choose your own path, you make your own decisions, you make your own mistakes. So let us make the mistakes, rather than having this additional cost added on for fleet carrier owners who probably won't use the facility because of that. In addition to the ship packs, the other thing that's going to put me off selling ships and modules is the fact I'm buying them at cost price, and then for me to sell them I have to sell them above the normal market. This doesn't seem to make sense to me. I'm buying things in bulk, surely I should get a discount in order for me to make profit. As far as I can tell, I'm buying directly from the supplier rather than from a station, so surely I should be able to get some kind of discount so that I can actually, turn a profit. That again for me really puts me off. So to sum up, these are really my personal feelings on a fleet carrier functionality as things stand. There's enough there for me to want to get one, but there's not a lack of things in there to put me off getting one. I'll see how it goes, I guess. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. There is some tweaking that still needs to be done, and like I said, this is very, very subjective. So I'm interested in hearing your opinions. So do make sure you leave me a comment and let me know what you're going to be using your carrier for and what facilities you will be installing. So thank you for watching, Commanders. Please make sure that you like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you get an alert every time I put a new video out. Also, whilst you're there, if you are looking to support the channel, please check out the links in the video description, as there are a couple of different ways to do so. But once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.